This clip is brought to you by SaveWithConrad.com.
Let's go to the ring, and here's your co-host. Hey, it's Conrad Thompson.
Do you think in real life it ever oh my God.
Who the fuck is in the background here?
That's Tony Schiavone.
No.
Is it not you?
No. Who is that guy?
You really don't know who that is?
I have no idea who it is.
His name is Jamison.
Jamison?
Jamison.
And he is the
looks a little bit like Chris Schiavone.
he is the Luke looks a little bit like Chris Schiavone?
No.
Oh.
Jamison.
He's the Bushwackers manager?
No, he's just a real big fan of the wrestling.
Oh, this is the goofiest shit I've ever seen in my life.
Here we go. I'm going to play Jamison's part so you can hear that.
Please.
Yeah, that's me. Just give me 1 minute alone with that genius. I'm gonna thrash him.
Whoa, you got him, Jamison.
Do you have Mr. Blackwell's telephone number?
Who?
Maybe he's got yours. Thank you very much. Let's get back to Gorilla Monsoon at ringside.
You don't like Jamison, do you?
No, I don't. Because his glasses I don't like. I don't like anybody that chews a tie. I don't like it.
I hated these fucking guys.
Oh, the Beverly Brothers, boys.
Straight out of the AWA with a new gimmick here. The genius with him, I guess, makes sense. But I mean, this guy in front, he looks like a villain from a Shrek movie. By the way, how did nobody ever give Mike Enos a gimmick with the penis?
Well, this was Mike Enos was probably before you could give the penis gimmick.
He's still around, by the way, and I'm calling it now. Brett Lauderdale, get your shit together for spring break. Bring in Joey Ryan and let him have a match with Mike Enos. Come on. Enos versus penis.
You're fucking. I knew it wouldn't be too long before you'd be fucking booking.
What do you mean?
You're booking.
I don't even know what that means.
You don't know what that means?
No. By the way,
need a match between Joey Ryan and Mike Penis. That would be fantasy booking, and that's what you're doing.
Way back here in this era, tell me Wayne Bloom didn't look like a villain in Shrek.
Yeah. Okay.
He looks like the prince who's going to steal Fiona or some shit.
Let's see. Let me ask you something about Jamison.
Okay. You're a big Jamison fan?
Yeah.
Nah. How much longer did he last in the business?
So I think he was like, he was a character that was, discovered back when they were doing like on Primetime Wrestling, the Bobby Heenan show.
Yeah.
And I think Vince McMahon, saw him do a play or something like that. And he reached out. I don't even think he was a big wrestling fan and just thought, man, this guy is a fucking character. We got to get this guy. So he did.
Okay. Well, good.
You don't like it though.
Well, be honest with you. I think it takes away from a hell of a gimmick. The Bushwackers were a great gimmick, and what the fuck did I need him for?
Well, that's hurtful.
Put him with somebody. It's not. Put him with somebody else. Kid gets licked. Can't lick kids today.
No, well, you should have never been licking kids, in fairness.
It was their gimmick.
No, that doesn't make it better. Don't lick children.
Well, I agree.
Unless you're like their mom and you're trying to, mom spit's very powerful when the kid's got some shit on their face. She'd lick her finger and rub it off.
Right.
But outside of that.
Yeah.
By the way, this match, -0.5 star.
-0.5 star.
They go 15 minutes.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Meltzer would say this match was so long and so bad, it would give most shows a thumbs down all by itself. And that's not even considering Jamison. The only thing bearable was the commentary, since they never talked about the match, just concentrated on comedy with Heenan ranking on Jamison. But after the commentary, the best thing about the match was all the missed moves. The next best thing was the Bushwhackers licking each other and marching around the ring. Predictably, after the match was over, the Bushwhackers chased the Beverlys from the ring and held the Genius so Jamison could kick him in the shin and in the butt. Earlier in the match, Genius had slapped Jamison. At least Jamison plays his ultra nerd role well. And to Titan's credit, their non-humorous attempt at comedy with Jamison at least was put in a match where it wouldn't make it much worse. Negative star and a half. So here's the thing I always have an issue with. A lot of people I know that are big wrestling fans say, oh, the 1992 Royal Rumble's the best. It's not. The 1992 Royal Rumble match is second best. Second only to 1997's incredible performance by Steve Austin and the very creative four-way finish. But still, this is number 2 overall for the actual Rumble match. But the undercard here, not the best. In my opinion. Oh.
Well, that's a valid opinion. I think people consider this the best because of the star power.
Okay.
And you're never going to get a great match from the Bushwhackers.
Well, that's not true. When they were the sheep herders, they kick your ass.
Well, exactly. I was just getting ready to say, but when they were the sheep herders and did that shit, that non-silly shit, you know, they would both fucking bleed all over the place. I mean, no one would bleed like the sheep herders. Jesus. But now this goofy shit they're doing here.
Oh, speaking of goofy shit, what do you think of this Gwyneth Paltrow vagina candle?
What?
Which part didn't you get? You know who she is, or should I go into?
Oh God, I'm in love with her.
Okay. Well, there is, if you go to the Goop shop, goop.com, which I know you love the Goop.
GOOP?
Yeah. They have a $75 candle.
Uh-huh.
And the name of the candle is, This Smells Like My Vagina.
Ah, bullshit.
Yeah.
Okay.
With a funny, gorgeous, sexy, and beautifully unexpected scent. This candle is the real thing about it. It's $75 for a vagina candle. What do you think? You in?
So let me get this right. Okay, I want to make sure I got this. Vagina candle.
That's right.
It's a candle that, okay, it smells like a vagina, or is it a candle that you use when you're going up in there to look around for a midget? Eating a donut.
This right now, what we're doing right now is without question the most offensive Tony Schiavone podcast ever. So far, you have done a racist Asian impression. You've said the word gay in a very non-positive manner.
Oh, Jesus,
times.
You're wrong.
You talked about dicks up asses multiple times. And now you're implying that there are search and rescue parties for little people. You even dropped the M-bomb. You're just all over the place.
I didn't drop the M-bomb.
You didn't say midget?
No, you just said it.
Wait a minute. If you edit out what you said and then make it look like I'm the other one that said it, I'll never forgive you. Cause you said, you know what you said? He'd be in there eating a donut.
No, I said a little person.
You did not. You fucking liar.
Hornswoggle eating a donut.
He's probably had more than one. Oh, by the way, I got a copy of Jim Ross's book. He sent me one finally.
It's tremendous, isn't it?
Dude, I don't know what I was expecting. I read the first book, but this one's way better.
Tremendous.
I feel like on the first one, there's some very entertaining stuff, especially about his relationship with Vince McMahon, but it was only a page or two. But this book is almost like an expose on Vince.
I agree.
And there were multiple times where I'm like, shit. Yeah. So highly recommend it. Comes out at the end of March. You can pre-order on Amazon or anywhere else you enjoy books, but jrsbbq.com, I think he's going to be selling autographed copies, which you probably should get one.
I will.
I didn't mean you. I mean, our listeners, you already have one.
Our listeners. Got it. Got it.
Get it.
Whew.
I'd like to have one of these Royal Rumble ring skirts. I don't know what I would do with it, but it would still be cool to have.
You know what I liked about the Royal Rumble?
The logo.
Well, I like the logo, but I also like the music.
Oh yeah. The horns.
Yeah.
Oh man, nobody did it like him back in the day. He was the absolute best. The other thing that I've really liked is, the genius of Pat Patterson. It's such a small pivot. The battle royals have been around for so long. I mean, since the beginning of wrestling, or so it feels. But everybody knows with the battle royal, everybody just starts in the ring. So you got, 10 men, 20 men, 30 men, 40 men, whatever. They all just start in the ring. And then, as Al Snow would say, just start chopping meat. Lots of punches, lots of kicks, lots of forearms. But the idea that there's going to be some anticipation of who's next and what's going to change when the next guy comes in. First of all, you can do more moves. You can have more feuds. There's more, it's easier to follow and watch, but the excitement of 10, 9, 8, it just gets bigger and bigger, especially when they announce hey, here's 27 of the 30. Then fans get to let their imagination run wild with, who are these other 3? Is it going to be a person from the past? Is it going to be a new debut?
Right.
That's just such a fun little twist. I think that's what made, really, as far as anticipation, I think there's 3 highly anticipated WWE events every year: WrestleMania, SummerSlam, and Royal Rumble. And I think with WCW, you guys tried to have your own version with World War III, but it did not catch on anywhere near the way the Royal Rumble did.
You're right about Pat Patterson and what he brought to wrestling. He was an amazing guy. And you think about the success of Vince McMahon through the years, Pat was right there with him. Mike Penis took one in the head. Do you like that? Mike Penis took one in the head. Guess you didn't. You still with me here?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Hey, by the way, for our fans on Patreon, we had a very nice live chat recently on Patreon, and we played another round of Gordon Soley's professional wrestling trivia. And the winner of the trivia won a very nice prize. We do that periodically. So make sure you join us on Patreon when we do our live chats. And once basketball season's over, we'll be doing it on a weekly basis. You need to get on one of these live chats with us.
I'd love to.
Okay, good. Actually, I need to come over and see you. Actually, here's what needs to happen. You need to call Lois, get me a permission to go to Las Vegas, and then tell her you're paying for everything. And then I need to come over and help you with your computer and hang out at the Conradison. Hopefully you'll feed me smoked wings, which are great. Don't want to see Silva. Keep him away.
Of course.
Yeah. And then we'll just do a couple of live chats over there.
I'm for it.
All right. Actually, what I should have done is, as we're taping this, I was in Starkville, Mississippi. I should have just come from Starkville to see you, which would have been probably the right thing to do. But I didn't.
You won't even go to Vegas with me.
I told you the story. I want to go to Vegas with you, but I cannot. You get it? I can't. Even though things are great here, and she just sits down and looks at Facebook all the time. That's all she does. I can't go to Vegas. I don't want to. Sorry, my voice broke there, my cold. So this is like the worst match ever, huh? Minus 10 stars or whatever it was?
No, minus star and a quarter or something.
Okay, that's bad enough.
Minus 10 stars would be pretty strong, though.
Yeah. Any minus star is pretty strong.
Minus stars.
So the Beverly Brothers, what kind of run did they have in the WWE?
This one.
That was it, huh?
No, I mean, they were around for a little bit, but they're not exactly coming in when business is a booming.
Right. Wrestling is kind of down right now, wouldn't you? In 92 overall?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, I know it is. I know it is with WCW, and this is at the end of, Hulkamania is pretty much over.
I think they came in like summer of 91 and they left, I don't know, like around WrestleMania 93 sometime, but
okay.
So, I mean, not what, just under 2 years, right around 2 years, something like that.
Mike Enos was a pretty good performer.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And what sucks about that is he's probably still most notable for being in the ring when Scott Hall came down the stands on Nitro, back in May of 96. Like, it's weird that after all he did with his career, that's really what he'll be most remembered for.
That is weird, but at least they remember him.
And they remember Lanny Poffo. Lanny Poffo or Jamison? You got to pick one.
Lanny Poffo. That was easy.
Lanny Poffo doesn't use toilet paper.
I didn't know that. What does he do?
What do you mean? What does he do?
Well, he didn't let the shit.
What does he do?
Okay, if he doesn't use toilet paper, then you know what he does. Does he just pull up the pants and go on about his business, or does he go over to the sink and wash it out? Does he take his finger and what does he do?
Does he take his finger and what now?
And clean out his asshole.
Oh. He uses a bidet.
Oh, okay, good. Thank God. You don't, but does he have a portable bidet?
I don't know what he does on the road. I think he just holds it. No, wait, you know what? Maybe he doesn't buy toilet paper. Maybe that's the deal. Like when he goes to a hotel, he has to bring himself to do the unthinkable and wipe his own ass. It's weird that a guy who can suck his own dick won't wipe his own ass. But whatever.
Anyway, something more notable about,
what's more notable than that?
Well, I was just getting ready to say that he and I spent some time together a couple of years ago at Warriors of Wrestling on Staten Island and made an appearance together. And he and I talked a long time, and he was talking about how he realized that he had a job because of who his brother was. And that it's funny, some guys who get jobs in business because of who they know and who they're related to would deny it, but he never denied that. He knew that he had a chance to perform and take bumps and get a paycheck because of the Macho Man Randy Savage. It's great self-awareness that I always thought he had. And not only that, aside from the terrible rumors that you're spreading about him, about sucking his own dick and not wiping his ass.
Wait. These aren't rumors.
Aside from those things that you're
facts.
perpetrating, Lanny Poffo was a hell of a guy.
No, he is a great guy. But I mean, I've seen him out of his own mouth talk about these subjects. This isn't rumor and innuendo. In fact, old Peggy Lathan, back in the day, she told me that she saw him,
Really?
Yeah.
Did he have a dirty asshole crack?
No, he did a shoot interview.
Cake with shit?
He did. He did a shoot interview where he talked about that.
Okay.
And there is a Kids in the Hall skit, I think, where like these characters would just not wipe. They would just let it build up like a crust.
Right.
Like a dog kind of.
Right. Well, the town I grew up in, Craigsville, Virginia.
Nobody wiped up there either.
Well, there was this guy named Tiny.
And he was not little.
No, he was not little. He was like 500, 600 pounds plus, and he couldn't wipe his own ass. He had very short arms. So his friends, like 4 or 5 of them, would have tiny cleanup day, and they would take him down to the creek, and they would clean his asshole out for him. And they would use corn cobs and detergent.
So he's shitting all the time, just gets a cleaning every now and again.
Right. Tiny cleanup day.
Wow.
It's a true story. It's a legendary story in Craigsville, Virginia.
Man, y'all really don't have much of shit going on down there, do you?
No.
Literally.
God bless them, they don't.
By the way, this is pay-per-view wrestling in 1992. So I'm just saying, there's so many fans who are maybe disillusioned with current wrestling. Look at this.
Yeah.
Do you see what we're seeing here?
Yeah, I'm watching. Jesus criminy.
Is this their Orange Cassidy?
No, Orange Cassidy can work.
No, we don't know if Jamison can work. I'm just saying he kicked him in the shin.
Oh, I understand. I
love that because I'm saying shin kick. You get offended. I like Orange Cassidy.
He's the best, man. The best. Love him.
He has a great attitude too, because every time you see him, it's just a half smile and a thumbs up.
Yeah. He knows how to Schiavone it.
Oh my God. How did I not get it?
That's why I like him so much.
Orange Cassidy is Taz and Tony Schiavone combined. Because he could work like Taz. He's orange like Taz. But he doesn't care or try anything like Schiavone. It's perfect. And he says as much every week that you do on Dynamite. You know what I read the other day? Dawkins, our gimmick attorney, he sent me a copy of your AEW contract, and he told me that you're paid by the word, and that made all the sense in the world. What do you think LOD's saying here?
Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any future clips that we upload. We hope we made you laugh, and we hope we can save you some money right now at SaveWithConrad.com.
Not your classy podcast. Watch along, try not to laugh. Lowest rules can't pass. This wasn't the initial plan. Tom's a good looking man. Klondike Bill, make a trip.